Since 2008, the Yeshiva University Torah Mitzion Kollel has provided the Chicagoland area with a unique institution. An institution that promotes the primacy of Torah, the importance of interaction with society, and the religious significance of the State of Israel.
What the Kollel does is out of this world.
We want Torah study in our community at the highest level.
These are young men who are committed and with a passion for learning in all aspects of its depth and breadth.
Every day the Kollel Fellows spend the first half of the day engrossed in the study of Talmud, Gemara Be'iyun in depth, and the second half of the day studying Halacha. And this learning is bahasmada, it's with great devotion and dedication.
Every one of the members of the Kollel is a growing Talmud Chacham.
Very, very talented group, very, very high level of learning, very, very high level of preparation in everything they do.
We have guest presentations from rabbis or doctors or experts in whatever area of halacha or Gemara we happen to be studying at that time.
Rabbi Brand as well as Rabbi Kraft deliver high levels of chaburas to the Kollel Fellows.
To help maintain the high standard of learning and the accountability for the learning that we do, we actually have written exams, bechinus, that we take both in our Gemara learning as well as in our practical halacha. This shapes the way that we learn and enables us to concretize it into the real world.
We want opportunities for community members to grow in Torah.
Engaging the community with Torah learning, that's what we're all about. We're taking the learning and the study and the inspiration from our Beis Medrash and sharing it. It's almost like a Beis Medrash without walls.
I personally have enjoyed participating in the Beit Midrash programs, whether it's in the evening at Kins, Sunday mornings at Or Torah, or Thursday evenings at Chovevei. This is a great way to make a communal Beit Midrash presence in our different communities.
I feel privileged to have the Kollel in our community because I think it's really enhanced all of our lives. My husband and I go to as many shiurim as we can. It's always a pleasure to have Rabbi Brand and the Kollel Fellows within our community.
The Kollel offers a community-based medrash, weekly shiurim, community programs, and online learning opportunities that can benefit persons of every background and every level.
The Crafts have moved into Lincolnwood, which has been an amazing contribution and really has enhanced our community to have somebody of the caliber of Rabbi Kraft.
Neely came about 2 years ago, and since then we have been providing the women in our community around Chicago, Buffalo Grove, Northbrook, West Rogers Park, Peterson Park, Lincolnwood, Skokie, weekly shiurim, monthly shiurim, Shabbos programs, Yarchei Kala, you name it, we're trying to provide it.
I think that the women in Chicago are so lucky that there's an initiative geared specifically towards them and their learning and their intellectual pursuits and their spiritual growth. I think that the Kollel does a good job at kind of addressing all the different needs and all the different facets of women's Avodat Hashem. I feel so lucky to be a part of it. It's just really something special that I don't think exists in many other communities.
Every year there's a Yarchei Kala program that takes place at Or Torah that is just for women. The learning is on an amazingly high level with source sheets, and there's an understanding of subject matter that you walk away after 2 days of listening to different topics and different experts in fields and just feeling excited and invigorated, and it's really just an amazing experience that I look forward to every year.
We want learning opportunities for our children. Our kids are so excited to share what they're learning, to go into the week knowing I have Parsha Pizza to look forward to, or I have Mishmor to look forward to. They're having so much fun they don't even realize that it's learning.
The Kollel comes to the yeshiva once a month on Monday evenings with a tremendous learning program that the boys really enjoy. Before Hanukkah, Rabbi Brand called me and said, why don't we make a kumzitz for the Fast and Yeshiva high school students? Rabbi Brand had told me that I was going to speak, and of course I came thinking that I would inspire my students and everybody there. Thanks to Rabbi Brand and Rabbi Fox, I left inspired. I know that my Talmidim also did.
The Beit Midrash on Wheels program, once a month, almost the entire kollel comes to the school one morning, and they learn bechavrutot in small groups with the entire 8th grade class. Many of our students really benefit from the kollel even beyond the walls of the school. Many of our students will have chavrutot with the YU kollel on a Sunday morning or on an evening during the week. The Vishinantam Levanecha program in the winter, or the Thanksgiving morning parent-child learning program. Many participate in Parsha and Pizza and middle school Mishmar. These opportunities help our families be Kovea Itim La Torah and make Torah the center of their lives.
Having spent the last 4 years at Ida Crown, I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be in the same building as the YU Torah Mitzion Kollel, because they give us so many opportunities to interact with the Rebbeim in the Kollel, and they're a real inspiration to us.
We want future rabbinic and lay leaders in our community.
One of the great strengths of the YU Torah Mitzion Kollel has been the graduates. They become a part of our community, and they continue to grow and build our community year after year after year.
The young men and women from Ida Crown, from the yeshiva, from the different schools that are studying with these rabbis continue that relationship as they take on pulpits or they take education spots in the schools.
We have kollel members that are already teachers in a number of our day schools. We have rabbis who are living now in almost every major aspect of the Chicago Jewish community. Rabbi Brand, he's non-stop, not just thinking about today or tomorrow. He's thinking about next year, 5 years, and 10 years down the road, how he wants to help transform the Chicago community.
It's just increased our level of learning, it's increased our spirituality, our intellectual abilities, and just an amazing part of our community and part of what makes Chicago such a special place to live.
I wish Hatzlacha much success and happiness in the growth and expansion in the intensity of learning of our wonderful kollel of YU Torah Mitzion.